Welcome, everyone. Thank you for practicing a short therapeutic sequence with me. We'll use a pillow and a strap or something that you could use as a strap today. Today, what feels most alive for me is appreciation of this physical practice. It's a physical practice where we get to observe sensation. We get to observe our inner world as it continually changes. One thing I know for sure, and I don't know very much, is that our relationship, our perception of change, it dictates much of our experience as a human. It's quite directly related to the amount of peace we're able to experience as our relationship, our acceptance of change. And in this physical practice, sensation, it teaches us that we can do just that with emotion. We can do it just like that. We can observe how energy is continually changing, it's circulating. And it's a way that we can, on a micro level, practice what it's like to experience something quite deeply, to be really fully there and alive and awake within that moment, and then to allow it to change, to take another form. And we get to simply watch that process within ourselves. It's a practice for once we leave our mats and we're asked to do the same thing. And there's a really gentle but potent wisdom within that. So we can use the body as a way to practice what it means to accept what is continually changing around us by connecting to what is so deeply within us. It's unshakable. And with that, let's jump right in. We'll use our pillow, have your strap nearby, make your way onto your back, and you can either extend the legs long, or you could bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet down to the ground, allowing the head to rest on the pillow. For now, bring your left hand to the heart, right hand to the low belly, close the eyes, and physically connect to the way you breathe. Without trying to change it or control it. Can you simply observe it? Notice as the belly rises and falls. Now we'll begin to find a rhythm with the breath. We'll use the count of 4 today. We'll be breathing in and out the nose, breathing into the low belly, the side bodies, and the upper chest. Trying to breathe in an expansive way, breathing with as much of the body involved as we can, without force, just simply through extending our awareness. Let's take one big clearing breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, big sigh, let it out the mouth. Seal the lips. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on. That breath is your anchor. You can make the breath count slightly longer, slightly shorter, depending on what you need to find that edge of awareness without force. And keeping the connection to the breath, we'll begin to interlace our hands underneath the pillow, allowing the elbows to be heavy, letting the head rest heavy in the hands. Again, legs can be extended, or you can choose to bend your legs and ground your low back to the earth. Sensation will build, it will intensify, it might soften, it will inevitably change in the upper back and the shoulders, but the constant is the breath. Moving from the inside out, gently begin to rotate your nose towards your right elbow tip. So you can bring the nose slightly up or slightly down. Again, finding what is not necessarily easy or comfortable, but finding intensity, but not intensity that distracts from the breath. And just watch what changes, what flows. Gently bring the neck back through neutral. Just taking a moment to pause, to integrate, to feel what's still in motion. And then we'll rotate our nose towards the left elbow tip. Once again, inviting the body to just simply relax within intensity, finding what is sustainable, letting the breath flow. Staying connected to that even rhythm of breath in and out the nose, like we began class with. Slowly bring the neck back through neutral. And you can gently release your arms by your side, but let it be a process. Let it be an adventure all in and of itself. Your hands, they might be tingling, they might be quite numb. Let that happen without needing to fix it or change it as you slowly make your way to stillness with your arms relaxed by your sides. If your legs are extended, you'll bend your legs. We all meet there with our strap. Bring the strap to the ball of the right foot, and then hold the strap in such a way that each hand has one side of the strap. Your arms are straight, and as opposed to trying to bring your upper right thigh or your right leg, your right toes inwards towards the chest, see if you can bring your right knee in line with the left. So the right leg is more at a 45-degree angle. Our focus is on knee extension. So we use our hands. Our hands are working. It's not easy. We're almost like trying to make a fist with the hands. Right knee, right in line with the left, extending through the right heel, trying to demand that that right knee extends. And your toes are coming towards the shin. That flex, it's happening through awareness, through effort, but the strap is helping that. It's not creating that. Keep extending behind the right knee. Things, again, will get intense. The right leg, it might start to shake. You'll notice your right quadricep fire up, your low back pressing into the ground. Can you stay with the breath within everything that changes? That's how we build our relationship to change itself. And slowly we release the effort. You can bring your right foot down to the ground. Just for a moment, you can release the strap, open the hands. Again, see if you can find stillness, feel what's changing. And then when ready, bring your strap to the ball of the left foot. Once again, hold the strap in such a way that each hand is holding the strap. Your arms are extended, so the arms are not bending here. And then you bring your left knee in line with the right. Focus on extending through that left heel, so much so you can feel behind the left leg straightening, your quadricep activating. And then bring your toes actively towards your shin. So every few seconds, the body is going to get lazy. See if you can keep reminding yourself 3 things: extending behind the knee, extending through the heel, curling the toes back in towards the shins. Ooh, and gripping the strap. See if you can find the intensity, actively meet it, and breathe into it. Last few seconds. Hands are working, heel extending, toes towards the shin, extending behind the left knee. And slowly release. You may have experienced cramping, tightness. Let it all go. It's a thing of the past, but we get to feel its resonance. And we all meet extending the legs long, if that's comfortable for the low back. And once again, interlace your hands behind your head underneath the pillow, but bring the opposite pinky, opposite thumb on top. Letting the elbows be heavy, letting the head be heavy, closing the eyes. Finding the breath. The breath that is the constant behind change. It is, in my mind, acceptance itself. Finding that even rhythm of breath in and out the nose, or deepening your awareness to it. And then slowly rotating the head to the right, nose towards your right elbow tip. Breathing deeply. Gently rotate the neck back through neutral. Take a moment and feel. And then slowly rotate the head to the opposite side, nose towards your left elbow tip. Breathe. Gently bring the neck back through neutral with as little reactivity as possible. We make our way back to stillness, arms relaxed by the sides. Taking a moment to simply be here with your breath. Awakening to this moment as fully as you can. Gently hug the knees inwards towards the chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. You can keep your head on the pillow, or you can gently remove it now. As you open the arms wide, arms out to the side, shift your hips 1 or 2 inches to the left, knees in towards the chest, and lower the knees to the right, finding a spinal twist. So here you could slide that pillow underneath the knees. You can keep the neck neutral, or you could choose to look over your left shoulder. We're not here for too long. Notice your inhales. Notice the length they create. And every exhale is this micro practice of letting go. Inhale, slowly bring the knees back inwards towards the chest. Shift your hips 1 or 2 inches to the left and lower the knees to the left. Hips to the right, knees to the left. Words can be hard sometimes. Keep the neck neutral, or you could choose to look over either shoulder. Wherever you are with your exhales, ground through your right shoulder. Next inhalation, slowly bring the knees back in towards the midline. Give yourself one last moment of appreciation with a big hug. And then making your way to your final Shavasana. Extending the right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Arms relaxed by the sides, palms face up. Giving yourself to a moment of integration. So this class, this theme of today, of this practice was change. Cultivating our awareness to it, acceptance of it. Creating an empowered relationship with change itself. Really what that is our relationship with transformation. You can choose to stay longer. Or you slowly begin to come back to the breath. Closing the practice in your own way. Moving as slowly as you need to honor the change, the transformation that is always happening under the surface. With reverence, with gratitude, I leave you here. I hope we practice together soon.